8:38, and we've got with us right now Mbatha. He goes online by, what is it, Neloh
Giant.
Neloh Giants. He is one of our friends. He literally helped save me in January after the boat flipped.
Oh, yes.
So we had him with us then. But he's here again because I saw something on your Instagram, and there was an invitation to you to say that you have qualified and or been selected to represent South Africa for triathlon at is it the Duathlon World Champs Qatar, happening in November this year?
Yes.
Yes. So first of all, did you enter something to get the letter, or did you just get sent this letter?
Firstly, okay, we raced last year at SC George. So you had to race the Duathlon Champs to actually qualify for the international elite race.
Duathlon as in two sports?
Triathlon, duathlon.
Okay,
but
so
it goes along.
And then with the duathlon, is it running and swimming, or swimming and cycling, or cycling and running?
Run, bike, run.
Run, bike, run.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Ew.
I know. It's even. I think it's worse than swim, bike, run. Because on a swim you can just chill.
Yeah, but you say for the swim you can just.
Bullet. You have to start like.
Did you just say on the swim you can just chill?
You can chill. Most triathletes are slow on the swim, if you have noticed.
Okay.
But then the race starts on the bike. That's where the race starts. Most people can be like number 50 something, and then they would make their way up on the bike, maybe to top 20.
Okay.
Top 30. Because maybe others have fast bikes, different bikes of styles.
So the swim is like a warm up.
Yeah, swim is like stretching out, and then the race starts on the bike, leading to the run.
Okay, so you did the duathlon last year.
Duathlon last year at SC George, yeah. And then it was a sprint one, so 5Ks, 23Ks, and then 2.5, half of it. So that's a sprint.
How long does it take most, like the athletes, to do the 5K? How much on the bike?
On the 5K, it depends on how fast you run. So if I'm going to do the normal park run on the 5K, then I'll go sub 18 minutes, 19.
Says that so lightly.
So what does that make your time per kilometer if you're doing just the park run and you're doing fast?
Then you're pushing maybe 4 minutes per K. 4 minutes per K or less than that. It depends, because also you run with fast guys.
Yeah.
So it's about drafting. So if you run and draft, then you got fast guys, then you end up sitting on 350 per K.
What does drafting mean?
Drafting means you work less with less effort by being behind someone. So it's like if you're running behind someone, it's like you're in a controlled environment, so you don't get the air, you don't get the distraction of, so you're just behind someone, and then that's what we call drafting.
Wow, almost like they do with the peloton and the bikes and stuff.
Yeah, even on the bikes, people that are drafting are doing less. It's less effort, but you're there, but it's less effort. The person in the front is dying. That's how it works. Yeah, even on running, if you see me run behind someone, I got the most energy than him, he or she. I got the most energy because it's like I'm in a controlled environment. I don't get distracted by anything. Even the air that I breathe is like, it's like you're doing an indoor.
Oh my goodness.
That's why indoor training, I always say it's better than the outside training, because then you don't get any distraction. You just hear everything, you do it here. People that train at the gym, it's like the treadmill is here. So you do 100% of the work. Even on a bike, you do 100% of the work because there's no stopping. There's no hilly roads, up, down. You just keep on cycling until you finish that 1 hour or 2 hour, 3 hour session. So indoor training, no, the indoor trainings are quite actually more productive than outdoor trainings.
No ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so last year you did this duathlon. You obviously did really well.
Yes.
Is that what got you the invite to this?
Yes, to the Qatar.
How many South Africans get an invite to Qatar?
On the sprint, I was the only one.
What?
Yeah, and then I would mention, shout out to NS Pungula in Baliso. He got the one in for the long distance. He was doing a longer distance. So I was doing a sprint. So both of us
got invited.
Got selected, yeah. But here in KZN, it was the sprint. It was just me. I was like, oh.
What?
Wow, cool.
That's okay. And we've had so many incredible athletes we've been able to speak to who have been chosen to represent South Africa, from powerlifting to dancing to all of the things, right?
Yeah.
And the one thing that is common and the thread that runs across all of these interviews is that the South African government is proud of you and they want you to come back with a medal, but there's no funding. So when you get this invitation, how much of it do you have to cover and how much is subsidized?
Oh my God. I think on the side of like how much, I don't know if I can estimate it because I wouldn't know the cost of the travels and all this stuff.
Is anything for you paid for?
None. That's the thing.
So that's what I'm saying. So you aren't being told, look, we'll cover your flights and your uniform, but you've got to get accommodation, or we'll cover your uniform and your accommodation, but you've got to get flights.
If it was meeting halfway, I would have understood like, oh wow, okay, meeting them halfway is quite great, but it's not as always like that. Everything just comes on you, and that's I think most athletes get blocked there. That's their limitation.
Of course, yes.
For the past doing sports, I've seen most athletes just like, there's no need to do it. I don't have nothing, no background, no support. So I'm good, but there's no need to waste my talent. Then they give up on the sport. Awesome athletes,
Yeah.
And it's been also, even now, it keeps on going on and on where athletes are just, I don't know, not prioritized that much in terms of you win. They even paid less if those pro athletes, best ones. I can say in triathlon, as I've seen the big races, I've watched T100, Ironman for the pro edit. It's a good amount of money for them to race. They pay well. Then it comes to other sports where it's just like, oh, you just got $1,000 for 100 meters. I think, but you're the best in the world.
Yeah.
And you got 1,500.
Because
it never makes sense with the money and the athletes. I don't know how it works.
Because also with a lot of athletes as well, you need to spend money on whether it's shoes or, for your case, a bike. I mean, bikes are ridiculously expensive. Then it's training shoes. Well, this is it. I mean, it's everything. I mean, from what you wear to what you use to what you sit on. These are all things. This is before you've even looked at supplementation and or coaching. So now, before we get to the money side of it, how long have you been, would you consider yourself a semi-professional athlete? And your coach, how long have you been working with your coach for, your team?
I've been working with Neloh Mbatha Sport Club for 3 years now.
Yeah.
And our coach is Glenn. I think you guys have hosted Glenn.
Really?
Go.
Yes.
It's such an amazing.
Yes, we had him come in before. There was a little mini triathlon. Do you remember they had it at Midmar? Yes.
Yeah, Glenn Go is our coach. And yeah, he's the best. He's the best, I can say.
Okay, so now let's go back to you get this invitation. Amazing. You must be so proud. You've been asked to represent South Africa. Do they even provide the South African tracksuit?
You still need to buy it for yourself.
You buy it for yourself?
Yeah.
That's wild.
How much is the South African tracksuit? Do you know?
Oh my God. The racing suits, they were like, it also depends on the brands because they Civiato, Zoot and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Those things cost like 3.5 to 4 up.
What?
Yeah.
And then the actual...
And then you can get, if amateurs, obviously they will go to online stuff and then get it with a lesser price. Then that's on you. But the actual prices go up to that.
And then do you know, when you actually put the tracksuit, the one that says, I represent South Africa, do you know how much those are?
I would say they still run off the 3.5 to 4 up. Oh my God.
Okay, and now, so to get to Qatar, has anyone told you what is necessary? So if obviously we would love to get you there. We'd love to get you whether it's sponsors and all the money, but do you have any idea of what you need? Like, do they give you a list? Like, this is what the flight is, this is what you need to do, or do you have to do everything yourself?
For that, I didn't consult with them. I only talked with one of the guys that do it, Enes Pungula, the one we were selected with. Because for him, he was able to fundraise and raise money to go to, I think he raised in Australia, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
They were able to help him. So with those kind of things, I kind of asked him the guidance to what can we do? Because both of us want to go there. Can we help each other? to actually end up going there. And he said, you know what, let's put our minds together, we'll work on this, we'll try on it, you know, but we haven't like really set a good meeting together and then break it down. Like,
Yeah, but it's June on Monday.
Yeah.
Mbatha, it's June on Monday. It's June, July, August, September, October, November.
it's like
5 months.
5 months away now. Because I was also like thinking I'll be able to meet this whole trip with my own money. I would try to invest there and there, but I was like, you know what? I think I need a community or something.
Of
Like,
course
I
you need a community.
hands, you know, I need people. Then I can start. Then I started like going at it. You know, started asking people for donors that I know, sponsorship.
And
anyone
how's
who
it
can
going
help.
so far?
So far, it's just a dead stop. You know.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a dead stop. So at the same time, I'm motivated. At the same time, I'm like, how am I gonna do this? At the same time, I'm like, maybe it's gonna happen. But then the time is running out because I was thinking, oh, that's far. But now it doesn't look as far, you know.
So I'm looking at a return flight from Durban to Doha at the moment is around 13,000 Rand. It says November is a busier time period. So you're looking at around 17,000 Rand.
Okay.
So realistically, 15 to 20,000 just for the flights. Okay. And that's 10.5-hour flight. So is it Qatar or Abu Dhabi that
Abu
you're going?
Dhabi because they.
Oh yeah, okay. So Abu Dhabi is November. That's duathlon, cross triathlon, aquathlon. What's an aquathlon?
I don't know about that.
Aquathlon.
I don't know about that.
A run, swim, run.
But there's a lot of
No, but
events
swim, swim,
happening.
swim.
Even. There's a lot of events happening during those
During those
days
times.
because it's like a longer from the 13 to the 22.
So it's a whole event.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there's a lot going on there.
Wait, aquathlon is apparently just a swim and then a run.
Okay, that will make sense. Okay.
Yeah.
A swim, then a. But that's just so. There's aquathlon, swim and run. There's duathlon, run, bike, run. Triathlon, swim, bike, run, and then apparently something called the T100, which is a 2K swim, an 80K bike, followed by an 18K run, which is
Awesome event, actually.
you.
For you, yes.
Yeah, I can't understand.
Oh my God, I would love to do the 200 one day. But they have big stages like that. That's a big stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so someone's listening right now and they're like, I dig his vibe. I would like to help this man. And the two of you actually get to Abu Dhabi. What can we do to help? I mean, are you going to put up a list of things that you need, or is there contact someone can get hold of you? Because sometimes people are a bit skeptical about money. You know, about just giving money. So are you going to be opening some sort of a backer buddy or something like that? What are you going to do?
I like that you bring it up. That nowadays it's like with money, it's sensitive. That's why I always just explain my story, and then you see where you can help me.
Yeah.
Because it needs a proper bag. It needs proper shoes. You need a suit. You need anyone can just put on a hand there and say, you know what, I can give you a little that I have, or I know someone who can give you something. That is, you know, I never want to bring out the money up front on the side of sport of things because it doesn't just involve that money.
Yeah.
It involves resources, equipment, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So if someone was listening to me, I would say, as far as I've got, I can contribute with my own money that I have.
Yes.
At the same time, I would just have the hands because I know Umhlanga community is big on these sports.
Yeah.
They understand what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. Others have been the best.
Yeah.
And they know they've been in the struggles and they know, okay, this guy needs this and that. But most of the time, I just ask people to like give out the best you can. It's
And
either running shoes, bike.
Okay, so running shoes, bike, the little like the very tight suit that you need to wear.
Yes. And then if ever someone cannot contribute money-wise and know where the channels to actually get the funding or represent a sponsorship letter or anything, I would gladly love anyone to plug me or you know, just send me a DM on socials, or I will still create a backup body.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Ernest will still help me with that. Anyone can help me with that. Just to see how we create the profile and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's really easy. I can even show you just now. They kind of the point about your backup buddies or the other fundraising places is that it's a really easy thing to do. It tells you exactly what you need to do as long as it's a legit story, really. And then it also shows exactly where the money is. And so that's a really good way to do it. Is there any way that you don't go? Like, is there a chance that you won't be able to go?
I would say, realistically, I would say if I don't put out that much effort towards it,
Okay.
then I will end up not going. And it'll be just like a sad one for me
Yeah.
through this year, because last year, that's what I was working on when I watched most of the races. I was like, why can't I be elite? Like,
You
I would
can
love
be
to go to the
elite.
best stages, you know? And this is just one of the, being at the world champs, that makes you
Elite.
yeah. you know?
Yes.
And then I'm like, then this year, it's what I was looking forward to. Then if it doesn't happen, I was like, okay, dreams delayed. Okay, don't deny. But I was like, it
We-
will be a realistic part of it.
Exactly.
that you didn't push enough to actually gather things to make
Mbatha, how old are you?
I'm 29 now.
29. So you can't do masters yet, man.
Really?
Yeah, because I was speaking to Mbatha just now about I'm going to the masters
World champs.
for the world champs.
P,
Yes,
yeah.
but you got to be 30.
So that's not masters. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No,
I still belong to the
Seniors, you're still seniors.
Okay.
Look at you. You're 29.
I still belong to the. I still.
You're so little.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness! Listen, we need to get him Mbatha. We need to get him to Abu Dhabi, please. If there's anything in you that says that this athlete is just talking to your heart, is resonating with you, do a favor, please. We'll put all this information up as well. But whether maybe you know someone in like the kind of sporting community who's got, whether it's supplements, or it's something to do with the bike world, or shoes, or, I mean, really, if you understand triathlons, you know what he's looking for. But every single rand helps. We need to get his bum on a seat. We need to get him to Qatar. We need to get him to Abu Dhabi. We need to get him racing because he's representing our country. And I believe he will come back with a medal.
Yes, please.
You will.
After all this effort.
You will. And listen, are you off
Yeah,
work today or are you working today?
No, I'm working today. It's late shift. So.
What does late shift mean?
Late shift is like, I'm gonna get in from like 9:30 or 10 a.m. now to 5. Then that's late shift at the beach because the times change for winter now. It's cold, guys. So when you come to the beach earlier than 7 a.m. and we know that don't say, hey, where are the lifeguards? we change the times in winter. So 7 a.m. is the early shift, 7 to 3, and then the late shift is 10 to 5, and then until summer. Then 6 a.m. obviously 6 to 2. 11
So you
to
you also do play loud savings time, same as us.
Yeah. Yes.
And quick one, Mbatha, how's the beaches been lately? From cleanliness, from waves? Like, has it been nice for people? Because obviously our weather's always beautiful. So has it been nice swimming conditions?
Yeah, it's been great. Big waves for big surfers. And
Oh,
all
really?
this stuff. We miss you guys, the members of the public. It gets quiet on the winter.
Yeah.
It's dead. You know, and when it's summer, you know, you like the vibe of the people.
Yeah.
That's actually being a lifeguard. That's what covers the most of your work.
Yeah.
People think, oh, it's emergencies every time. No, 90% of my work is networking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you look at it, it's like networking, and then the 10% is the emergencies because you talk to people, you know, you interact. and all this
Exactly.
stuff. So we miss you guys, but the surf has been good. The beach is great. It's just the chills in the morning.
Just chills in the morning.
You know, but everything has been well. Great team, great cleaning, and all this stuff. But yeah, it's been a great environment.
Well, thank you so much for coming and chatting to us. We really wish you so much luck. We are going to get you to Abu Dhabi. It's going to happen. And enjoy your shift. It looks like the cloud is coming, so we might even have a bit of rain today, it seems. I don't know what's going on, but maybe you'll have a really nice chilled one at the beach there, hey?
Yes.
You-
No work.
No work! This just plays it in. It's 8:57. Play a quick song, and then we'll come back with your news and your traffic.
Thank you, guys.